well. Did you feel totally back to normal with the knee?
Just not playing for a month, just getting back in the groove, back to play shape, play speed, technique, fundamentals, chemistry, all those good things. It's always a learning curve, no matter how long you've been playing the game.
And Teron, how do you feel today, day after the game?
Good. Post game soreness, all that good stuff that come with it. The bumps and bruises of a physical game. It was a tough one yesterday. Tough physical fight. I'm good.
Javon, you guys have a lot of guys coming back here in the second half of the season. Teron is back. Ramsey is back. Nick Needham is back. I guess Rob Hunt will be back. A-Chan will be back. How do you view that in the grand scheme of things? Do you look at this as a big infusion of talent and here you go, or does it make a big difference who's coming back? How do you view that?
Yeah, I mean, we need those guys to win. Those guys are important to our team, as is everyone else playing. And, when we have our guys back, then obviously it's going to help us because, they're great players, and we're looking forward to that. So, that's the way I see it. I mean, the more the merrier, for lack of better terms. But, yeah, I'm definitely excited to have those guys back.
Javon, were the Hard Knocks cameras rolling in the meeting today, and what's that going to be like to adjust to?
No, they weren't, and I have no idea. I've never done it, so.
On a different topic, Vic has been very complimentary of you. What have you learned from being around him? What have your eyes sort of opened to for being around a coach with that level of expertise and experience?
I've said this, before. I'll say it again. Just more understanding of the game as a whole. Vic's been in the league for a long time, longer than I've been alive. So football, is second nature to him. And the more I listen to him speak and about his reasonings why and why we play a certain type of coverage or defense in a certain position on the field, it just makes more sense. So my decision making becomes more faster. And I'm enjoying being a pupil, in his dojo. And the more time I spend with him, the more I learn. So.
Javon, that was your first game playing with Jalen Ramsey out there. How would you describe the impact that he has when he's on the field on your defense?
Oh, it's big time. You look out to the right, you see X. You look out to the left, now you see Jalen. It's kind of like, who do you want to throw to? So him being out there, you can just tell, like, certain things that we do. You feel his presence in the run game. In man-to-man, you don't really have to worry about him. You don't have to worry about X. So as a safety, it feels good to have two All-Pro, Pro Bowl, gold jacket guys on each side, knowing that if they throw the ball out there, it's liable to be a turnover. Definitely on the rise. I thought last game was a battle, and I thought we fought valiantly. But definitely on the way up. Everybody's still getting their feet wet. We're going into the second half of the season, which is going to be exciting, and I'm excited for it myself. But as you saw, putting the pieces together. Everybody's starting to feel a lot more comfortable and, kind of right where I thought we were going to be. And, it's exciting to see everybody thriving within the defense. And, it's just nice.
It's about Vic's defense in terms of it didn't look right from the beginning. We don't know the reason why, but all of a sudden, why has it clicked? Why is it looking like it's supposed to?
Just guys buying in. I feel like everybody just understanding their role and perfecting their role and not trying to do too much and not trying to, make up for somebody else's mistake. Everybody's kind of like I said, bought in and understands exactly what they need to do. So guys don't have to stretch and reach out trying to help somebody else out. They can just focus on their job. And I feel like ever since we kind of locked into that, we've just been moving as a unit. And Deshaun Elliott is probably the greatest example of that. Yeah. He's probably the greatest example of that. But, yeah, man, just guys buying in, and that's been working out well for us.
What is it about you and Vic that kind of go together so well?
I just understand what he expects from me. And I feel like early in the season I wasn't giving it all. I mean, I'm not going to say I wasn't giving it my all, but I wasn't, at the point that I wanted to be. And kind of just started understanding, getting back to what I was and what I knew he expected of me and what I knew this defense expected of me. And like I said, just buying into perfecting my role, whether that be dropping, playing the run, rushing the passer, and then just trying to perfect that each and every day. So I think, man, we just got that connection, man, so hopefully we keep it going.
Yesterday, I'm curious what impact or how much easier it makes your job when someone like Jalen Phillips or Bradley Chubb can make such an impact rushing inwards to give you lanes to run through.
I think it helps a lot. I think I kind of had this earlier this year. We talked about this, I think, end of camp, start of camp was just building that conformity between the four of us. I mean, me, Christian, Jalen, Phil, Chubb, Raekwon, any of us, Agba, that rotated gink, that rotate around in there, and building that unity with each other and knowing how each other rush and how to play off each other. It helps tremendously.
How does the defensive line feel? I think Chubb has, if I'm not mistaken, like 4 sacks in the last 4 games and 2 caused fumbles or whatever it is. Does it feel like the defensive line is getting hot right now?
I think it just feels like we are doing what we're supposed to do, and that's what it is. We got to take advantage of the plays we can. We got to the calls that are called from Coach Fangio. We got to play them to our best of our abilities, and we got to make those plays when they arise. And I think that's what we're trying to do. And Chubb's doing a great job right now of making every opportunity count that he's able to do. He's a great pass rusher, and he's getting there.
You mentioned learning from Christian. Have you become a creature of habit to his extent, or is
I wouldn't put me to his extent. I've always been a creature of habit. I've always been one that routine helps someone succeed. But no, not to Christian's extent. And that's one of his greatest assets.
You guys, what is your assessment on how things are going for the Dolphins?
Moving in the right direction. Every week we're getting better, and that's all you can really ask for. We got our bye week coming up now, so just got to get healthy and get ready for the rest of the year.
What do you do in the bye week? What's your plan heading into it?
Relax, get your mind away from football a little bit, but also just relax, get your body back right, and it's only a little time, so you got to get back right and be at it full force.
And what are some of the things that you learned now from this first half of the season, knowing that the second half is going to be much tougher?
I think the main thing we learned is we got the potential, but we just got to keep putting the work in. We got to keep believing in what we're doing, believing what the coaches are saying, and we'd be all right. I think throughout the year we just kept getting better and better, and I think this is the right time to take a little break and come back full force and go on a little run.
We heard from Coach and Tua about the play at the end of the game yesterday. Just wanted to hear from your perspective what happened on the third down play.
Yeah, I feel like it was just miscommunication. I'm pretty sure what they said, and just missed opportunity. Wish that we can get back.
Did your eyes get big for a minute there when you were breaking open? And
No, I wouldn't say my eyes got big. My heart kind of got broken when I saw that it was I knew the miscommunication as soon as I saw the ball, and that's more so where my mind was at.
At the touchdown, though, can you take us through that?
Just come again?
Touchdown earlier in the game, can you take us through that?
Oh yeah, that was a great throw. Kind of got the coverage that we wanted, and actually me and Tyreek both came open, so it would have actually been a touchdown either way, I feel. But definitely happy that I was able to get the spark for the team to get us back in the game.